I'm back. What up, what up? Can't believe the girls, you back. Hello, what is up, beautiful people? I'm Nikki. Welcome back to Life with Nix. I have so much content ready and I cannot wait to share them with you all, but I feel like it really wouldn't be fair that I start uploading content without doing a life update, because I realized that the last video I posted was about a good 6 months ago. It's really been 6 months. It was like 3 months ago. Anyway, it was a long time ago. I also want to take a moment to thank all of my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for still subscribing even though I haven't been posting, but I thank you so much for being patient with me. Where have I been? Where are you now that I need you? Normally, I would say, oh, work has been pretty good this year. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna be with everyone back face to face, if I'm gonna say the same thing. I did apply for remote learning and sadly, I didn't get approved. Apparently you need to be 65, have some form of health condition, yada, yada, yada. So I'm here. But it's okay because I actually do like the face-to-face interaction, and I noticed those kids do a lot better. I know it's a bit difficult with having to teach students face-to-face as well as virtual. This is the second time I got kicked out. Stop kicking me out, people. It just sucks because I know the kids at home, they don't be paying attention. They be falling asleep. I know they be falling asleep. I'm one of those petty teachers where I will take attendance in the middle of class just to make sure they still there. I almost call this kid's parent while they were while on a Google Meet because he was falling asleep. I don't know what they doing. Like, they turn their cameras off, they put their mic on mute, and they gone. They gone. Zero. I mean, I do give them second chances and all that. And especially me, I like to lesson plan for like weeks or at least a week in advance. That way I could have all of my lectures prepared. Ooh, dating life. Where's my wine? It was trash before the pandemic, okay? Ain't no men out there. I mean, there are men out there, but I don't know where they be at. Okay, it was trash before the pandemic. Now we are in a pandemic. Do you really think that men would be better? No. Trash. Okay, I'm giving you guys all the tea here. I seriously need my wine. I've done a lot of the dating apps, not Tinder, because I don't know, people had fair luck on Tinder, but I don't know how. But Bumble, Facebook dating. Facebook has a dating app now. If you didn't know, now you know. I put you on. I met some cool people on there. Not bad. And then Black. I tried Black. Okay, so the dating app that I liked the least was or is Upwork. I only gave that thing a week. And sadly, because I had really high expectations for it. Yeah, it was supposed to be like a faith-based app. Like, you know, I'm Christian, so it makes sense. But I go on there and you have a whole bunch of people who put other, as in like a other religion. And that's fine and all. But why you on this app? Like, the app is supposed to be centered around your faith. And then you go tell me other. It's like a Christian app. But you're not Christian. Why you on here? Why? Oh, and don't get me started. Okay, so this is my issue with some dudes I met. So tell me how they're out here, they put spiritual.
Oh yeah, you know, I am Christian, but I don't really call myself Christian. Like, I love Jesus, I love God. So I prefer to call myself more spiritual.
So, you know, usually, you know, I tend to give these spiritual dudes a shot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rethink doing that because majority of these spiritual dudes I've met, they're not really spiritual at all. They be on something else. I met this one dude, he, I don't know, it's like he worshiped trees. It was really weird. Yeah. And then you may like someone because they have everything else you're looking for except for the spiritual component. And then that's when you find yourself in deep. And then that's when you finally understand that verse, do not be unequally yoked. And then it hits, because it's like, dang, like you really like the person. The person likes you too, but it's the religion. Please don't do it, because one of us goes in and we all go through it. Really watch out for the whole spiritual thing. I don't like having to meet people online. It just kind of sucks. But yeah, make sure you do background checks, because you want to make sure they're real and you don't end up on catfish. It was my birthday. Yes, I had a great, awesome birthday. Alright, you guys ready? Okay, go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Oh God. Happy birthday to you. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday to you. Oh my God. They're so special, guys. Look, my children are wishing me happy birthday. Oh my God. One of my best birthdays I ever had, even though I didn't do anything spectacular. All I did was go out to eat, and that was a risk. I finally felt aligned with where God is leading me, and I could finally see where is He bringing me to, and not only that, enjoy the fact of being present and not trying to control every single aspect of my life. Because I think that was, or that is, one of the biggest issues with me, is I try to control every single little tiny aspect of my life, and I needed to learn that that was impossible. I also needed to learn that be committed to the vision, but don't be committed on how you get there. And especially because, you know, when it comes to your goals, your visions, your dreams, we tend to have a standard route. And the thing with God is He likes to be unpredictable and do the unpredictable in the most inconvenient of times for us. Expect, you know, unpredictable things to happen because, well, hey, that's just life in general. And number 3, also taking the time to be present and enjoy the moment. It really took a load off. It really did. And I also ensured that on this birthday, it was different. I had to recommit some vows to God, and I cannot wait to share that. I think I should share them because they were actually very freeing. I was also allowing myself to give myself permission, because I felt like with a lot of things, I don't give myself permission. So give yourself permission and allow yourself to step out of your comfort zone at all times. But yeah, I'll do a whole life lessons of 2020 in another video. Grief. 2020 was definitely that year. I had to give myself time, I guess, to kind of deal with what is going on, because I really felt like at one point during my timeline, it was like every single week someone passed away. And, you know, we hear the statistics all the time. You know, someone dies every second, a new baby is born every second. I mean, something along the lines like that. I don't even know. But yeah, I don't know. It felt so weird because it was like I was seeing people that I know or that I knew of pass away. And it really does something to you. It just, I don't know, it makes you give up hope in a way, because it's like someone was always dying. And mind you, not all of these deaths were COVID related. They were just either bad tragedies or just died. And it felt like people were just disappearing left and right. I mean, to a point where I even got paranoid. Like, you know how people would post other people for their birthdays or just give them shout outs, and to a point where I would automatically see like a birthday post and I wouldn't know it's a birthday post, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, they died too. And then I'll have to like look down and realize, oh, thank God, it's just a birthday post. Unfortunately, death is a part of the circle of life. I also had had a deep look into my conversations with God. And one thing that really kept me rooted was one thing that my pastor said a while ago. And he said, if you want to be in control of everything, then why don't you be God? If you want to know every single answer to what has happened or what is going to happen, then why don't you be God? And then that's when I needed to understand that I'm never going to know the answer to everything. And you got to be okay with that. When someone passes away at such a young age, you don't understand that. And you want answers. But I guess you have to be okay with the fact that you're not God. You don't need to know everything. And I think that kind of helped me because I'd always try to find an explanation. I think that's us with humans. We always want an explanation to why this happened. Also, another thing that kind of keep me afloat during this hard season is also that verse in scripture where it says that the rain falls on the just and the unjust. And also understanding that through it all, God is sovereign. And even though we may not know why he may allow certain things to happen, he's still able to work everything out for his purposes and his good. And to also remember that this earth is not our home. And so giving me enough time to deal with the people who are gone, giving me enough time to reflect and remembering the good memories, and also allowing God to be God through it all. Now, of course, when this whole thing ends, I probably should go to therapy. I'm always recommending therapy, so that'd be kind of messed up if I'm always recommending therapy and I don't go to therapy myself. So yeah, when this whole pandemic blows over, hopefully, then yeah, I think these are the 4 main topics that I wanted to talk about where have I been during all this time. And like I said, I have so much exciting new content that I cannot wait to put out. And once again, thank you so much for your patience, and thank you for sitting here and listening to me talk. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, definitely please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.